Right, Sandy, could you just tell us, a bit of your background and, how we're sitting here today as
All right.
interviewing a long-time member of Royal Dornoch?
Right, I was born in Golspie 75 years ago last Sunday, and I worked in the family business, bakery business there until we unfortunately had to close it. And I then joined my wife Barbara's business, John Grant and Sons, in Dornoch, and I worked there for quite a few years until I retired 12 years ago. I also was a member of the committee here for a few years. Raised the dizzy heights of finance convener. Also a member of Golspie a long time. I was vice captain twice there. So enjoyed it all part of making the man of me.
Was golf always part of your life then?
Not really, no. I played most sports. I didn't take up golf till I was 24. And then my body told me that it was time to start playing something that I could play for the rest of my life, and all the sports have all fallen away, and I still managed to play golf. I had to stop playing billiards last year because they closed the billiard hall in Golspie, which I'd been playing since I was 12 or 13. So golf is now my main sport. I walk a lot as well.
Was, in some sort of smaller rural communities, there's an element of sporting rivalry. Was that something that Golspie and the other towns?
Very much so. It was a friendly rivalry. I thought there was a wee bit of needle between the villages and things, as there always will be. It was good to do. It's always good to be a wee bit of rivalry, a wee bit of an edge, a wee bit of chat.
But they seem to have adopted you here at Dornoch then as an incomer.
Yeah, I was an incomer, still called an incomer, but I think I was the fastest incomer to come onto the golf club committee. So I was only here a year, and so.
How long have you been a member here?
50 years.
Oh, right, a landmark here. Mm-hmm. No regrets then?
No, at all. No. All been good.
So when you moved to Dornoch, did you become heavily involved in the local life?
Oh yes, yeah. I've always been involved in local charities and hospital boards and sports councils, the Justice of the Peace, honorary sheriff, just all these little things you just find time to do, and then when you look back at your diary, you wonder how on earth you did all these things.
I would have thought a financial committee heading that up would be challenging, but to be a Justice of the Peace and an honorary sheriff in a small town must be challenging, because presumably you'll see people on the other side of the bench that you'll know.
all the time. Every time you sat, you met somebody who you knew, and nobody ever wanted me to stand down. They were always quite happy for me to sit there and judge them.
So could it be awkward, or did you just have to take that in your stride as part of the job?
It's very awkward sometimes, but we just did what you did.
How would you sum up the changes that you've seen in Dornoch, possibly triggered by the success of the golf course in the past, say, 30 years, 40 years?
It's always been, the golf club has always been welcoming to people coming from all over the place, and people are always happy to become a member. It's not so easy now. It used to be, you used to sign them up on the day, but now it's dead man's shoes, more or less. So it's come a long way, but it's part and parcel of the town, and my wife's family were heavily involved with the golf club all their lives, so it's good to be part of a good, friendly club.
It's also, on the face of it, you would think, well, there's almost two golf clubs, because there's the golf club for the local golfers, and there's this famous golf course that attracts people from all over the world, but it seems to rub along together quite nicely.
No, I think most people are like me. We're happy to share, and delighted that people come from all over the place to play. And if we can sign them on, save them a substantial amount of green fee, all the better. Just happy to share.
And are you aware it's a rather good golf course?
Oh yes, I think it's the best course in the world. always thought that. I've been lucky to be playing a few different courses all around the world, and it always amuses me how good this is.
Yeah, and it seems to be in very good shape going forward.
Excellent
as
shape.
well.
It's, I honestly say it's the best shape it's ever been at this time of year. Very, very satisfying to see it after all these years.
So are you one of these guys that on a day like this, when the wind's blowing in from probably Siberia and perhaps not the most balmy, I mean, people tell me about this special climate that you've got here, you know, climate zone, but it's not too mild today. Are you a guy that pulls on the gear and gets out there year round?
Always happy to go out, but I'm quite happy to wimp out if it's too bad. No, I'll go out there in most weathers.
Is that the case with most of the locals that are hardy enough?
Yeah. So not as bad as we used to be, but getting a wee bit more sense maybe.
But you still enjoy your golf?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.